Okay guys, this is Powerboat course day 2. So today we're with a new guy called Josh. Should be good fun. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I'm not going to waste time here. So I will see you guys probably on the water. See you guys there. We are about to go and look what's happening with some people out there. It's quite windy, you can't really hear me, but I'll show you guys what's happening. What happened with the boat today?
I don't know.
Oh. It's a boat or?
Yeah, just a boat. They're fine. Hold on. Oh, right. Hold on, so where both of your truck up towards Saturday, my package again? Okay, alright mate, no worries. Mate, I'll be there in a minute. Right. Jesus Christ. You said I'm moving down the river, it's not by the bloody check. There's no danger, is it? No. What are you doing? You'll be able to fill in up there. Right. You should have let your man drive there the time before. I'll never be able to tell what they do. Either way, it's always up there, isn't it? Is it? Yeah. So at the very least, we'll get it sorted. We need another one for it. Yeah, you need something else. Like another work boat. Put a bit of water on, you know? The cause is feeling like that. I fully understand why. They're going to all these boats and stuff. It's like, the other side, because they're trying to get into the truck. Oh. I can't think of who you're talking about. You've got 3 watts on. I know. Probably makes it feel worse. Oh. How good they go in other than this one. What's going to be good? What's going to be good? There you go, to fix that. Well, it's just like good in the back. I don't mind if you want to did you read it? Oh, he's on this. He's on anchor, isn't he? If not, why? Go on. You can pitch your anchor. I want to say, I think it's got a window. People are like, pull it,
Where's the boat then? Oh.
Your family enjoyed sailing yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It is. In my family, there's only me with a sailor.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
How did you get into it?
My mom persuaded me to go to sailing summer camp, and after that, boom. Game on.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Happy you did it then?
Immediately, definitely, yeah. And I'm like, this is the one that I wanted to do.
This is my thing. My sport. Not very good.
Is it just that one there?
Yeah. I think. I think it is.
What happened with it?
Don't know. They're having a good time. They're jumping, they're happy. This is Padstow, by the way.
Yeah.
If you haven't been up into Padstow.
I know. Just everything how much tide is going on out here, so to be honest.
Yeah.
Look at that. Most tide I've seen in my life, to be honest.
It's nuts, isn't it?
The one I've seen down in Plymouth is about like 3-4 knots at its max. Here, oh, this is easy. This is easy. Look at that. That's absolutely crazy. This is easy, like.
This is easy 5-6 knots, maybe even more.
Yeah, it'll get up to 7 or 8.
You're going to 7, yeah, depending on how high the pool are.
Yeah, and it's weird, like you're saying, out there you can see the boat. Obviously, they turn the other way around because as the tide's dropped, it's shallower and not as strong, and the tide's actually going.
It's going in. Backward. Yeah, definitely. Okay, just finished the morning session with Josh. Turns out he's a sailor as well, so we had a great time on the water. This morning we did anchoring. I didn't film that because I was busily pulling anchoring and chatting to Josh, but we did. I did film a section which is about me going down a rescue boat that some kind of engine problem gets stuck on the port of Padstow. I didn't film the actual rescuing part of the boat because the guy on the boat, he's very proud about things. He kept saying to me, "Do not film, or I'm going to take this GoPro off you." I don't give a well. To be honest, I don't give a toss about it, but I don't want any more trouble, so I didn't film that part. But I did film of me getting back, and So this afternoon, I think we're gonna get out for some kind of like speed runs on the boat, just to get some more boat handling done, and I think it should be a good time. I'm currently having lunch now. I have some pancakes right here, which is
we get out far and you go and park wherever then.
which is pretty good. So yeah, probably I'll ask Josh to film me driving the boat at high speeds this afternoon. Should be a good time. I will see you guys on the water in the afternoon. Okay, so bit of a disaster this afternoon. The tide's gone extremely low, as you can see. So this means that we cannot get out to the place where I did man overboard yesterday. So this means that we are going to be doing some theory stuff that was left of the course this afternoon on a boat with Josh. So we just done beach landing, which was pretty easy because I've done that before and it's just coming back to me, and then it feels pretty good. So right now Josh is just up to the classroom getting a whiteboard, and then we're gonna do some theory stuff in the boat, and then that's how we're gonna pass the afternoon. So that's pretty good. So yeah, I'll see you guys when Josh comes back.
Have you been over charts?
Charts? Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll have a quick look through. And what we're going to do is... Tell me what you sort of know about them, what you're happy with, and what you know.
So this is the kind of shot they will have in the Navy.
Yeah.
So the green part is where I think I've got the keyword where Carl told me, but I think but it is the area of land where when a tide goes out, that bit sticks out, that bit appears, and then
drying height.
Yeah, drying height.
Yeah.
That yellow bit is the land.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the blue and the white bit is the sea. The lighter you go, the deeper the water becomes.
Yeah.
That's pretty much.
Perfect. Cool. Do you know what all these numbers represent?
They represent they represent the depth of the water.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So it's all in meters, thankfully.
Yeah.
Nothing fathoms or anything like that, which would be a bit awkward.
Yeah.
So it's all in meters. So this is all set at something called chart datum.
Yeah.
Do you know what chart datum is?
No.
No, that's all right. It's an average of the lowest astronomically recorded tides.
Okay.
Okay. So whatever the tidal height you get is, so all these tides, this is sort of tide tail, which is a bit bigger.
Yeah.
All these heights, low and high, all above chart datum.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Cool. So if you've got, I don't know, a 1.5 meter low water here, this would be 33.5 meters, because chart datum is 32. You plus that 1.5 meter onto it.
All right.
So no matter what it is, as long as it's not zero,
Yeah.
you're plussing it onto it.
Okay.
Right here, we've got a line under it.
Yeah.
What do you reckon that could be? Because obviously we've spoken about this. This is a bit that dries out. So what do you reckon those bits might mean?
That's the height of the water you need to cover that land up completely.
Yeah, just until there's just water covering it, and then that's exactly it. So if we wanted that to be a bit of water there, we'd need at least
1.3 meters of water.
Perfect. Yeah, 1.3 meters of tide. That's exactly it. If we wanted to drive over it, we'd need furthermore, depending on what boat we're in. Does that make sense? Awesome. Have you got any questions about anything else on here?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Ideal.
Okay.
So, did you go through something called the rule of 12ths with Carl yesterday, potentially, or not?
Yeah, rule of 12. Basically,
Cool.
first hour 1/12 comes in, second hour 2/12 comes in,
Yeah.
third and fourth hour 3/12 comes in, and it goes down.
Perfect. Yeah, it sort of goes up to 3,
Yeah.
and then goes back down to 1 on each hour, doesn't it? Awesome. So, and you're happy with spring tides and neap tides, yes?
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Perfect. So, just really quickly, we can see here over these high waters.
Yeah.
How much it varies, can't we?
Yeah.
So
Not,
it goes
not
from,
very much.
not loads, but it goes from here to spring to neap, back to spring.
Okay.
That's not massive changes though, is it?
Yeah.
Go to October.
Is it the newest one?
Yeah, this is for this year. If you go to October, it goes from 7 meters down to like 5.
Okay.
So that's a big difference. Those are just the high waters, and then the low waters here, you could have 0.6.
Yeah.
I think that's the lowest. Yeah, 0.6.
0.6.
And then you can go up to
3.
3. So that's a lot. That's a lot different, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if you've got a 3 meter or 5.6 to a 3 meter tide, like the tidal dropping, that's not much of a range compared to, I don't know, 7.7 to 0.6. That's a massive range, isn't it? That's a 7 meter range pretty much. Versus like 2.5.
What do you reckon today's is?
Today's? I'll tell you. What are we on? The 13th today, I think.
13th today.
So we've got
7.4.
7.4 to 0.9.
6 meter. 6 meter.
6.3 meters.
Yeah.
It's quite a bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why there's so much water going out.
The water this morning's up there.
Yeah.
This morning's up there.
Yeah. And to put it in perspective,
Probably.
that sign there,
Yeah.
on a big high tide, I've hit my face into it. by accident because I
Ooh.
didn't realise I was walking into it because it was so high.
Oh.
And it doesn't happen very often, but
Okay.
that's how tall it is.
Oh.
Yeah. So that just shows you a real perspective of how much the tide comes up and down, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's about 6 meters today.
Yeah.
About 6 meters.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And then all that information, that's 6 meters, all that information for the rule of 12, so
Yeah.
you're working out for different heights, you then put
Yeah.
that on the chart and then can work out
Okay.
different times. You can
Yeah.
have to leave areas when they're going to dry out. If you had a mooring, for instance, let's say you just got your boat back to the mooring one day, well, that was close,
Yeah.
and then you go, right, and what stage of tide can I actually get it on and off?
Yeah.
You could just make a mental note, cool, 2:30, just about got to the mooring. Do your rule of 12s, work out for the day what time that you can dry out, and work out the height, and then you've got your height that you need to be either back to your mooring or you need at least that much water to get your boat off the mooring.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just making your life a little bit easier. You can plan all these things, and the good thing with the tides, you can get them in advance,
Yeah,
which
okay.
is quite nice. But yeah, obviously the tides here are going to be really different to the south coast. Got much bigger tides here than the south coast, and everywhere's slightly different. Like you said, you sailed loads of different places. Tides have been here, there, everywhere, all over
Yeah.
the place, different compared to different things.
Back home is only about 2 or 3 meters of tide every day.
Really,
Yeah.
that's not a lot, but yeah.
There's not.
But then is that a lot for you, or is that pretty average?
That's average.
Yeah.
Average about.
Yeah. So that's not too bad.
Yeah.
We get that on our sort of neap tides. That's sort
Yeah.
of our sort of neap tide. Our smaller neap tides, I should say.
Yeah.
Perfect. I should tap on this so I can use it. This bit here.
This bit, okay.
Yeah. So this is buoyage.
Yeah.
So everywhere you go, you're going to have, dependent on what's surrounding the area,
Yeah.
you're going to have buoys, okay? And
Okay.
they're all telling you things, okay?
Yeah.
So we've got port hand markers and starboard hand markers. Whenever you're coming into a channel,
Yeah.
port hand marker you want on your port hand side, so to the left of you,
Yeah.
and your starboard marker on your starboard side,
Yeah.
to the right of you.
Yeah.
And what that's doing, you can see, it's guiding you up the main channel.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. It makes sense.
Cool. Perfect.
What are the?
What are these ones?
Yeah.
These are called cardinal marks.
Yeah.
Okay, and what they're doing is
So they're all colored yellow, black, yellow and black.
yellow and black, and
Yeah.
they've got arrows on the top of them.
Yeah.
They are done on the points of the compass. They've got, as you can see, you've got north, east, south, and west one.
Yeah.
And their colours and the arrows are telling you what mark they are.
Yeah.
So if you've got 2 arrows pointing up and the black's at the top.
North, south.
South is opposite that.
East is-
2 arrows pointing away from each other. So
Yeah.
the black's where the arrows are.
Yeah.
Where the arrows point, sorry. And the west is 2 arrows pointing in.
Okay.
So you've got the black in the middle. And what they're telling you is if you see one of these, to keep clear of it in that direction.
Yeah.
So if you're coming down here
Yeah.
or up this way and you wanted to cut across, it's telling you if you see that, you should actually keep north of it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. That makes sense.
Cool, perfect. This one here, a little bit different. It's another it's another marker buoy that's telling you something quite important,
Yeah.
just like they all are.
Isolated danger of
That's
2
it.
flashes.
Yeah, so this is
2 circles on top.
that's it. So they're red and black, and normally have 2 spherical like balls on the top of them. And they're exactly what they say. It's an isolated mark. So it's for something smaller than this. Can you see it's just shallow in that area? It could be for a wreck. It could be for something like that.
Oh yeah, I remember these. You get these down in Plymouth Harbour.
Yeah.
Because it's quite a narrow channel to go into. Because I once saw these like huge container ships up to, they're like big ones, and then they still manage to go inside.
To manage to work their way
Yeah.
up, wiggle their way up. Yeah,
I mean,
you're using.
back in like Plymouth, so basically the event we did, we were up at Mountbatten,
Yeah.
but our coach boat with the rib we rented needs to be parked into the harbour on the other side of the channel.
Yes.
And
yeah.
then because the tide is so strong, they have a lock system of coming out of the harbour.
Really.
Yeah, that they actually have a lock system to come out of the harbour.
That's it. We've got a little lock, well, not a lock system, but we've got a little gate over there that keeps it a deep water harbour,
Yeah.
which is quite a nice thing because it's one of the only ones on the North Coast.
Definitely.
Yeah. So that's the voyage bits.
Yeah.
And it's just like you said, it's nice and simple. Red to red, green to green.
Follow the, navigate through the area in the middle, and then that's the main one.
That's it. That's exactly it. Perfect. Cool. Happy with those?
Yeah.
Cool. Really quickly, wrong way. So I know we've spoken about tides, but that's just a sort of a nice diagram of showing you why we get spring and neap tides.
Yeah, that's spring. That's neat. Definitely. Yeah. Same line, Earth, Moon, and Sun, depending on where.
Yeah, that's it.
Depending on the spring tides, this one's a little bit less stronger than this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were still very, very strong.
Yeah, but you're exactly right.
Yeah. Neap tides. Yeah.
And then the neap tides here.
Yeah.
They're
They
just-
are just they're equally, but
Yeah, the sun's still obviously it's got a great gravitational effect
Yeah.
on us, doesn't it?
they are just less stronger than the spring tides. That's
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Okay.
Cool. Ideal. Happy with that?
How do you actually know where the position of the moon is? How can you actually check that?
What do you mean? Like,
For example,
if I were to check, or
Yeah,
find
for
that
example,
right
like
now.
on a day, when you're in an event, you want to check. Okay, what type of tide is it like today?
Bear me 1 second.
What would you do?
That's all right. What? Oh, here we go. 13th of July. What do you reckon that one is?
Full moon.
Yeah.
Black, which means
And why do you reckon? And sorry, not why. And that
So does it mean
coincides
that
with
they're-
why we've got such big tides.
yeah, because
And you can
got-
see them
Oh, okay.
as they go down, and it's on all the pages. Does that make sense? So 1 week's a spring tide. So this is a neap tide, then it goes to a spring tide, then a neap tide, then a spring tide.
Right, that's the day done with Josh. That's the course finished. Here's what I got right here. You can see that. There's my name there. See? So basically this is with me for life now. So basically every time, so basically right now I could pretty much just rent a rent a powerboat about up to 10 meters. I could give them that and then say I'm a certified driver, so that I could probably take it out for RYA, basically. So thank you guys for watching these 2 episodes. I hope you could have learned something from it, because I did put some valuable information in there. And then yeah, I'll probably see you guys in the next video, probably about that. Right, see you guys there.